Hi friends, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing another layout I created for my creative scrapbook, and we are using this sketch this month as inspiration, and it's such a fun festive sketch and I can't wait to share the process with you. And again, we are going to be using this sketch. If you want to pause it and take a screenshot, it's a fun one. And to begin, I'm going to use these three papers. I was just looking to see what I wanted to use for the base, and I thought I'm going to go ahead with a solid green striped background, and I cut that down to measure 8.5 by 11. And then this is about 7 by 10, but then I decided it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and mount that right on the base at an angle, and then just use my scissors to cut the excess off on the end. That way it has a nice angle to the layout. And it's super easy, and then I just got my long scissors to do this. It's just easier. And so I'm just cutting around here, and you're going to see how nice this looks in just a moment. I love the angle of this layout, the design. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull the top up just to add some dimension to it so it's not flat. And I'm looking to find some tags from the cutter palette sheet that I want to use. I'm going to get 2 of these to use behind the photos. And I'm going to punch a hole in that and then place it back there. And then this is another tag I was going to use on another layout that I had set aside. And it already has a string in there. I'm going to go ahead and mat this photo on this pattern paper just so it has a nice little border. And then I'm going to go ahead and see what I want to do here. I'm going to go ahead and just move them around because I want to stay true to the sketch as much as I can. And I just wanted to add another strip at the bottom to kind of break up the solid a little bit because it was just a lot down there. And I feel like I was losing sight of the actual layout. It was just looking too flat. So I'm going to go ahead, do that. I'll cut the ends off in a minute, and then I'm just matting this photo because I like to mat my photos. These are 2 3x4 photos. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and mat the tags down because I'm pretty good with the design and where those are going to go. And then once I have these in place, I'm going to go ahead and look for embellishments to add on here across the top there by the photos. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck this up here in the corner, and I peeled the ends up a little bit so they weren't flat. And then I'm going to use the chipboard pieces and the together sentiment. I'm going to tuck the presents behind here, and then I'm just going to add some layers at the top here just to make it fun and to add some dimension. And I just tore the stocking so I can use this top there. And then I'm going to tie the string through this part here and then cut this down a little bit. And then I'm going to glue this down. I pulled this off another layout that this is what I'm doing. I'm redoing it because I wasn't happy. So I'm just gluing that down. And now I am looking for some other things. I love the candy cane. I'm going to pop that up there and then add some greenery, I thought. But no, I'm not going to do that. I love the Merry and Bright, the big sentiment, and I am going to use that. I'm going to glue this here, and now I want to use this. Santa is coming, so that's fun. And I'm going to add the puppy sticker bow at the bottom there to kind of pull it together. Alright, and then I'm going to glue this down. Well, actually I'm going to use foam squares just to add dimension. That way it doesn't look too flat. And then I'm going to use a foam strip to pop up the sentiment. This is fun. This is coming together so quickly. And that's why you should consider using sketches. It takes the thought process out, really. You have your design, and you just follow the sketch and just add your embellishments. Super fun and easy. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this up here. And then I'm really not sure about that. I don't know. I'm like, but that's why the glue's not completely dry yet. So I'm going to see what I want to do up there. I feel like I need something else up there. And so I'm just looking. I love the lights. I'm just going to rub the glue off there and just pop the lights up there. It's just fun. And then I'm going to add something else in there as well. The Santa is perfect. So this is going to go here. And that's my layout. Super fun and quick. As you can see, Sketches make the process so much easier. If you love the kit, I'm going to go ahead and include a link in my description. Go ahead and check it out and see if it's something you're interested in. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Take care.